How are you today? So, I am going live for Wednesday Live and Power Hour, and I didn't make any posts or announcements because of the fact that this is going to be a very quick Empower Hour. As you all know, the Activating You All Inclusive Retreat is happening on October 7th. And so I am actually arriving in Mexico on Saturday. I'm getting there early, and I have an appointment at 6:15. So I done took my braids out, and I'm sitting here all fluffy, and I am going to pull a card from you and give you a quick message, and then I will be logging off. But let's go ahead and get the message for you. Who just got on with me? Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was just letting you guys know that today's Empower Hour is not going to be long at all. I have an appointment at 6:15, so I am pulling a card, which one? Delivering a message, and yeah. So let's see what our card says. We have Ascended Masters. Ascended Masters. And before I even got on and went live, I was being guided to share with you that you have a calling in your soul. And right now, your soul is prompting you to do more. Now, you may think that this calling in your soul may mean your divine life purpose, right? And for many of you, yes, that is what the message is. But for some, it's more self care, right? It's more self recognition. It's more of the things that you have been slacking on that it serves your highest good to do more of. You're ready to step into your next chapter. You're ready to step into the next phase of your life. And at this point, the only thing that's holding you back is you. So it's about you really getting serious about not only shifting your mindset, but being aware of the fact that it's important to take inventory of your current mindset. Where are there blocks, right? How are you keeping yourself from elevating into that next chapter? So, okay, let me go ahead and tell you what the Ascendant Master card says. And it is number 22. It is actually on page 22, so you may feel led to look that up. So, we have White Owl's flight. O masters of the great white, thin the veils, bring in the light. I stand at the threshold. I dream you into sight. Show me the codes and light my dark night. So, throughout the ages, there have been men and women who have mastered time and space, transcended the cycles of karma and rebirth, and returned with the source of all life. The Great White Brotherhood consists of ascended masters united for the highest purpose of God and a man as set forth by Jesus the Christ, Buddha, and the other ascended spiritual teachers. These heavenly hosts are every gender, culture, and race and have reunited with the spirit of the living God. The word white refers not to race, but to the aura of the white light of the Christ that surrounds the saints and sages of all ages who have risen from every nation. Their mission: we are not going on into cosmic heights, leaving our brothers and sisters on earth behind. We will stay and assist. The Great White Brotherhood is an order of saints shown in the painting as ascended beings robed in white. They stand at the portal just behind the veil. The veil has been thinned for these auspicious times on earth. The White Owl's flight through the veil from the heavenly realms come to bring messages and symbols and light and sound to help awaken the people on the earth. The Ascended Masters bring the intentional power of the new moon into the energies of the full moon charged with light. This indicates a time of supported power for personal growth, blessings, and energizing projects and healing. Set your intentions with the inner knowing that all is well and you are not alone. Ask for this divine guidance that is now being offered to you. The Ascended Masters card is here to tell you that these higher beings of light are here to assist on your journey. You are surrounded by a spiritual team which is offering protection, healing, and support. When you listen in silence, sensing your intuition, you can feel and perhaps even hear them. So that is the message from this card. Hey, Deasia. Hey, TK. Hey, Shania. So I was just explaining that I have an appointment at 6:15, y'all. I took my braids down and I am about to head out soon, but I was getting on and doing a quick empower hour. I am going to share something with you all that came up in our last group session in the Activating You mentorship. And that was the song One of Us. Now, first of all, let me take a step back because I know y'all was looking at that message sideways when they said the white brotherhood. Listen, I believe that spirit had an intention. So I'm so glad they cleared it up because was I the only one who was thinking that? Hey, Michaela, welcome to have you. Thank you so much for showing up. This Empower Hour is really short because we are preparing for the retreat, the all inclusive retreat. And I actually leave on Saturday to head out to the retreat that takes place on the 9th. So I have an appointment at 6:15, but I was not going to let today pass without getting on and at least delivering a message. But one of the things that came up was the song One of Us. You guys remember that song, What If God Was One of Us, right? And so the thing that has been coming up is that old thing that our elders used to tell us, you never know when you are amongst angels, right? You never know when an angel has shown up in human form, right? And sometimes you have not awakened to the fact that you yourself may be one of those ascended masters, one of those angels that is here walking the earth for a greater purpose, right? And so I'd like you to move forward in your life, not only knowing that you're capable of creating whatever you choose, but also knowing that you are a divine being and your life in and of itself is purposeful. Even if you're not someone who is here to connect with the masses and elevate the collective consciousness on a mass scale, right? But just when you show up in an individual's life, every individual that is blessed to know you, to experience you, right? What you bring to the table is valuable. And one of the things you're being prompted to do is to stop hiding, stop playing small, stop being afraid, stop pretending that you aren't who and what you are, right? Even if you don't know the specific details, just know that you are divine and you are worthy. You are divine and you are worthy, right? You are so worthy. And this is another song that came up. Now, this one has come up a lot over the years, but it's that song Remember. Let me see if I'm able to find it. I'm going to look it up on the other phone on YouTube to see if I can tell you who it's by, because when I put it in the person that is by Omkara, Omkara, and the song is called Remember by Omkara, Omkraa. So listen to that song as well with the intention of having something be unlocked in you that helps you remember who you truly are on a deep soul level. Do it during meditation. Take some time, meditate through the whole song. Oh, okay, that just flew out. Meditate through the whole song and allow yourself to unlock some chambers that have been locked for far too long within your soul. And this is the next card, grief. Grief. So, in order to elevate, it is so important that we release the attachment to the grief that we've experienced, the grief that we've been feeling. In order to elevate, it's also about us being aware of the grief that is present, right? And the thing to remember is sometimes while we're elevating, grief will come up. So I'm going to tell you really briefly something that I've experienced recently. I am in the midst of an up level, okay? And when I tell you, hey, Stephanie, when I tell you that things have been like just wonky, but not in like a bad way, it's just been wonky. And sometimes wonky can feel real funky, right? And so I have been having some medical things going on, and I was in bed this weekend and I just felt led to give my heart chakra some love and some energy, right? And as I was doing so, I could feel the grief. I could feel the pain. And sometimes when we cut cords, right? If the other person hasn't cut cords, those cords can come back up. and we got to cut them again, right? They can grow back and we got to cut them again. And so what was happening was it was like pain of every painful experience that I've ever had that started to come up. And so I just went in, released it, healed it, and let it go. Right. So here's the thing, when we're on our healing journey, a healing isn't one and done, right? We don't heal and then we're done. There's maintenance, right? And then sometimes these things can come back up in the form of grief, right? And that's okay, because healing doesn't mean we don't have human experiences. It just means that we have the tools to release them, right? And to not get stuck in them or to allow them to marinate to the point of hindering our frequency, right? So one of the things that I encourage you to do is also, as you're doing that mindset scan, to see where you stand with your belief systems that can possibly be holding you back, that you also do a scan of how you actually feel. Are you at peace? Are you happy? Or are you experiencing grief? And just because you're experiencing grief doesn't mean that you're not at peace and you're not happy, right? You can be experiencing grief and still be at peace and still be happy. What's causing the grief, right? Don't ignore it. Don't sweep it under the rug. Pay attention to it, nurture it, nurture that part of your soul that is being triggered either as you're up leveling, right? Or as you expand on where you are on your journey. So one more card and then I am going to go. We are not going to do readings today, but when I get back from the retreat. Now, I'm going to be out there until October 20th. So we will have November's Empower Hour. And I will definitely be doing our readings at the end. Okay. It's going to be a real yummy, juicy one. So we got this card in reverse, and this card is transformation. And the reason the transformation card came in reverse is because it's really important right now. You are being encouraged to identify the things that are blocking you from fully transforming into who you choose to be and who you're destined to be, right? What's blocking you from truly transforming your life? What's truly transforming your soul, your spirit, right? What's blocking you? It's time to get in touch with it and be willing to release it, right? Be willing to release it. So that is the message today, you guys. I thank you so much for joining. And like I said, in November, we will have our regular Empower Hour. We are, like I said, we're headed to this all-inclusive Activating You retreat. October 9th is when it starts. I'll be leaving on Saturday and getting there. But we have our next accelerated retreat in April of 2024. And then our next all-inclusive is going to be in Bali in October of 2025. So I am currently registering for that. So if it's something that you have been interested in joining us for, whether it's the accelerated or the all-inclusive or both, I would say connect with me so we can get you on a payment plan. And if you choose to pay in full, you do have a really amazing savings by doing so. But now's the time. 2 years for the Bali retreat. So it's a perfect time to just connect, and don't let money be an issue. Talk to me. Let's talk about it. Don't just assume you can't do it, right? So anyways, I'm sending you so much love, so much peace, so much growth, so much elevation. And I'm looking forward to us having our regular Empower Hour. Okay. Have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you soon.